On to the world of aviation now. Will gofirst go out of business? If you have bought a ticket to a gofirst flight, what are the chances that your flight will be cancelled? Well, some of you may have already received notifications informing you of gofirst cancellations, be it of its flight to the Maldives, Mumbai or Ahmedabad. Now, this particular video went viral last week after gofirst cancelled its flight from Goa to Mumbai, reportedly 10 minutes before departure. And while flight cancellations are not new or rare, gofirst has been raising some serious questions with its fast increasing frequency of cancellations. One of the questions being, is the airline going out of business? Will gofirst stop flying? And this question became louder following reports claiming that the Wadia group is trying to sell stake or exit gofirst. The Wadia Group is an Indian business conglomerate. The group owns textile company Bombay Dyeing, Britannia Limited, also low-cost airline gofirst. A Reuters report quoted a source as saying the Wadia Group is reluctant to invest more until the issue with PNW is resolved after infusing around 30 billion rupees or $366.2 million in the last 15 months to keep the airline afloat. You see, the last 15 months have not been the best for gofirst. Now, just to give you a quick background. gofirst was founded in 2005. Back then, it was called Go Air. There was just one aircraft, an Airbus A320. This plane would fly from Mumbai to Ahmedabad, sometimes to Goa or Coimbatore. Over the years, Go Air was rebranded, new sectors were introduced, and by the time the Wuhan virus pandemic hit in 2020, gofirst was flying to 27 destinations in India and to 9 destinations outside India, including Phuket and Mali. The pandemic changed this airline's fate. You see, the gofirst fleet has only Airbus A320s. 90% of the fleet is powered by Pratt & Whitney jet engines. And many of these engines encountered technical error. Some needed repair, some needed maintenance. But PNW was not able to send replacements. Why is that? Because of supply chain related issues, labor shortages, and problems because of the Russia-Ukraine war. As per the gofirst contract with Pratt & Whitney, the latter is supposed to provide a spare engine within 48 hours of an aircraft getting grounded because of a faulty engine. When PNW failed to keep its end of the promise, gofirst had to ground around 28 of its 59 planes. By March 2023, gofirst was operating 27% fewer flights than March 2022. Reports say gofirst has asked Raytheon Technologies to compensate for the losses, but the latter has refused. gofirst is now reportedly planning to take the legal route and sue the American giant. But will that change the situation on the ground? You see, 28 of its 59 planes still remain grounded. And a big question mark continues to hang against the airline's future. Is gofirst going down for no fault of its own? And what exactly are its options now? You see, low-cost carrier Indigo also has had to ground a lot of its A320s because of the same PNW supply issue. We are looking at some 34 Indigo planes. But Indigo has a much larger fleet, some 300 plus planes. So the grounding has not really impacted Indigo as much. If anything, Indigo has only increased its domestic market. According to the latest data from the DGCA, or the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, Indigo has increased its domestic share from 53.8% to 55.7%. And gofirst, on the other hand, saw its market share fall from 9.8% to 7.8%. And in the last few months, the airline has been forced to stretch the remaining fleet to permissible limits. And even then, it has not been able to avoid cancellations. Is there a solution in sight? Well, none immediately. You see, when Pratt & Whitney officials visited India in November, they said that they expect the crisis to be resolved by early 2023. It is mid-April and nothing really has changed. As far as the Wadia Group and gofirst are concerned, they are denying reports of selling stakes or of the promoter's exit. But that has not been enough to douse the passenger fears and the fire. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.